Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, today we are going to have a review here. Only review, unfortunately. And the test is I will follow up later. I'll give you the time when exactly. Here, the first one here, we learn about future with present continuous and be going to. The first one, as I said before, you can use present continuous to talk about the future. For example, I'm going out tonight. I have a meeting tomorrow. I'm going on a travel tomorrow. Or you may say, what is it? I'm having a dinner tonight. So you not just use going to or will to talk about the future, but you can use present continuous. As you can see, this one, to be, I am cooking today, and then I am not going anywhere tonight. To be first, are you free? Sorry, are you going to the soccer match tomorrow? So you can use present continuous to talk about the future. It's not only about the present yang kalian lakukan sekarang, but you can use for the future. And that's the point. And then future with present continuous and be going to. This one is using be going to and verb. As you can see, you have familiarized with this one. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to learn. I'm going to study and blah, blah. Are you going to meet your friends next Sunday? And many others. All right, it's pretty simple. And then verb with infinitive formula, be going to, I'm going to study tonight. I plan to, I expect to, I hope to. I plan to, I expect to, I hope to. And then what else? I expect to, plan to, hope to, going to, I want to, I'm going to, I will, using to. And then this one. All right, let's get the talk already. Here we got a situation. As you can see, I'm not interested in my job these days. I spend 3 hours driving to and from work every day. I don't make enough money. I can't find a new job though because of my poor computer skill. So you have this situation. Think about what you are going to do for this one to solve the problem here. Using I hope to, I want to, or I plan to.
Miss, I'm sorry, but the share screen masih stuck di layar yang awal.
Oh,
Yes.
so it's stuck. It's always stuck like that.
Okay, udah kok.
Yeah, clear, Miss. Okay, so let me check again just to make sure. So selama ini, this is the first one, the first slide. Number one, future with present tense. Now I click the number 2. Can you see the number 2 here?
No.
Oh, it's still number 1. Why is it like that? So we are just going to see the slide like this. Wait a moment. Okay. All right. Here is your situation. Karena tadi tidak lihat, I will show you the previous one for a moment. Future with present continuous. Here to talk about the future, not talking about the present right now. Dulu kan kalian, in the past, you are taught by your teacher that you are using present continuous to talk about something progressive, something that you are doing. But this one, in this situation, you can use present continuous to talk about the future. I'm going to have a test tomorrow. I'm going to have a meeting next week. I'm having a meeting next week. I'm going on a travel next month. I'm living in the US next year. Now, that's how you use that. you can use present continuous to talk about the future. And then be going to, you have familiarized with this one. Be going to, I'm going to go, I'm going to study. And the formula here, be going to, and then plan to, hope to, and will, I want to, and then this one, I hope to, I want to, I plan to. You may use one of these or three of these chunks or clues. I hope to, I want to, and you have got the situation here. How do you solve with that? With I want to, or I plan to, or I hope to? What about you, Rere? Think about the situation and how do you want to solve?
I hope to find a job that pays better.
I'm not interested in my job these days. I spend 3 hours driving. I don't make enough money because of my poor computer skills. But you got the situation here, your poor computer skills. So how do you want to improve that?
I think I want to increase my computer skills.
All right, so in conclusion, what are you going to do for this one, for this situation?
I want to increase my computer skills.
And about the job?
And I hope to find a new job.
Okay. All right. What about Fina? Do you have another idea, maybe?
I think I want to have a house like a near with our job, so I cannot spend 3 hours driving to and from work every day.
Ah, I see. Make a new house near your company. All right. You got 2 different ideas. Good one. What about number 2 here? I've become less careful about my health lately. I've stopped jogging because I'm bored with it. Okay, I'd like to have Rina please to read this situation. Number 2.
Read the miss. Okay.
Yes.
I've become less careful about my health lately. I've stopped jogging because I'm bored with it, and I've started eating more fast food because I'm too tired to cook after work, and I can't sleep at night.
Okay. All right. So what are your plans for this one?
I'm going to cook a healthy food so I can decrease it about fast food.
Okay, that's about food. What about the healthcare? Any idea with it?
I'd like to buy like a fitness stuff, just like I don't know what's the name, treadmill. I think a treadmill, buy a treadmill. So I would like to jogging at my house.
Okay, I would like to jog.
I like to jog. Oh yes.
Yeah, go jogging or jog, but jog is less common, so you may say go jogging, the common one. Okay, maybe Rere has a different idea.
I'm going to buy healthy food instead of fast food.
And what about the healthcare?
And I think I'd like to go jogging with my friends.
All right. Any other?
No.
That's it. Okay, so the last one here, I'd like to have Rere to read the situation, please.
I just moved to a new town and I don't know anyone. I never do anything after work. People at work don't really talk to me. I haven't had a date in about 4 months, and I never seem to do anything fun in the evenings.
Okay. What will you do to solve this one?
I'm going to make some friends from work and from the neighborhood. Probably I'm going to be friends with my neighbor.
Okay. Any others?
No.
All right. What about you, Hina? You may have different idea too.
I plan to have a dinner party with my neighbor so we can introduce our we can more
introduce. You may say we can get to know each
get
other.
too close.
Get
know
close
each other.
Or get to know. Get to know. All right, so that's how you talk about the future. You can use I'm going to, I want to, I plan to. And once more is I expect to, but here is not included, so we'll add it to this letter. And the next one is describing changes. Describing changes here. You use with the present tense, and then you can use the past tense and with the comparative. Let's see, with the present tense, I'm not in school anymore, I'm in context now. With the present perfect, I've lost weight, I've changed jobs. And then with the past tense, I've gotten engaged, I moved to a new place. And with the comparative, my hair is short now, my job is less stressful. So this is talking about changes, as you can see, present tense, and then present perfect, past tense, and then the comparative. So you can use any of this, one of these, or all of them to talk about the changes. The thing is, we are talking in changes context, but the grammar focus here are pretty universal, which is a lot option here for even, and still is still about changes. So you got a lot of options. All right, let's see. The first one here, with the present tense. I'd like to have Rere first. Please talk about one change in your life using the present tense, please. Just one or two sentences will be enough. Or maybe someone's life, not just your life, to make it more, not more specific, less specific.
My hair is brown now. Does that count?
Yeah, sorry?
My hair is brown now.
Oh, my hair is brown now. You said you dyed your hair black? Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's changed again?
Yes.
Oh, I see. What about with the past tense?
The past tense, I finished my task.
Okay, you finished your task. Yep. All right, with the present perfect, please.
Present perfect. I have graduated from middle school.
Okay, with the comparative?
I I'm taller now.
You are taller now. I see. That's all about changes. And Fina, it's your turn. This for grammar focus. The first one, present tense. How do you say?
I study at Diponegoro University. It's clear or not? It's right or not?
I study. It's less specific. To make it more specific, you can use the adverb of time anymore, now, again. So how do you say?
Okay, means I study at Diponegoro University now.
Okay. What about past tense?
I go. I wear hijab now.
Past tense. Past tense. If it's past tense, you use verb to. I wore hijab now. But in reality, yeah. If you
Yes.
say I wore hijab, you are not wearing hijab now because it's past and happened in the past. But right now you still wear hijab, which means that's not true. So what about the other idea?
What I mm, uh, I I got or not, miss. I think it's like in imagination, no problem. If imagination
Yeah,
is not problem.
make up the story. It's okay.
I got I got ex-boyfriend, I think.
Yeah. I broke up. I didn't wear hijab. I didn't wear hijab. That's also changed. I didn't wear hijab. I didn't. In the past, you didn't, which means right now you do, right? In the past, you didn't. In the present, you do. I didn't wear hijab. Now I do wear hijab. Okay,
Okay,
so
miss. In the with the present perfect, I have changed my fashion style.
See.
And with the comparative, my body is taller now.
Okay, same as Rere. All right, and then you did a good one here. This one is about changes as well. You just need to rewrite the sentence to find another way to say each sentence using the word given. For example, Alice quite eating rich food. Alice eats healthier food now. Healthier. Okay, so we use, what is it? Comparative, and we use present tense, past tense, comparative again, quit. Well, not quite, quit. And this is present tense again. All right, number 2. James lost a lot of weight. So it's the same as how you say another word, but you are using heavier. Okay, James.
James isn't heavier now.
James isn't heavier now. Is there any other idea? Maybe Rere? Do you want to come up with something?
James was heavier.
Heavier, yeah. James was heavier. James was, that's past. Heavier, lebih berat. Because now he lost a lot of weight, which means in the past he was heavier. James was heavier. Okay, number 3. Mary goes to new school now. Change. So how do you put change into a sentence? Mary goes to new school now. Okay, how do you say Mary?
Mary changed school.
Mary changed school. Mary changed school. Should we say changes or change actually?
Change.
Change school. It should be change, yeah. Change school, because if you change something, it happens only once at that time. At the time you change the school, not always. It's not something you repeat it all the day, all the time. So it's just one event, one specific event, which means it only happened once. That's why we use change. I moved to a new house. Same like, okay, I'll just explain it in Indonesia. I moved to a new house. Bedanya, I moved to a new house tuh sekali, kamu terjadinya sekali saja. It's just one specific event, terjadinya hanya occasional. Hanya satu kali itu ketika kamu melakukannya. But if you see this one, I move to a new house, itu sebuah rutinitas. Keseharian, mungkin kamu emang kerjanya jadi sales. That's why you use I move to a new house. Seperti itu. So that's it. So this one, we should use change, make it into verb too. All right, number 4, Tess got divorced last year. What do you think? Married.
Married.
Tess? Sorry?
Tess has married or
she got divorced, which means she broke up. Okay, how do you say?
She got married.
Got married, but she got divorced. That's why she got married lagi. So how do you say?
Tess didn't marry.
Tess is not married. What is it? The adverb of time?
No. Anymore.
Okay, married anymore. Now, yeah, you can use now, but it's just less, I don't know, lebih stable menggunakan anymore than now. Tess is not married anymore. Okay. I've grown out my hair. This one is pretty easy. How do you say? What about it?
My hair is longer now.
It's longer now, yeah. It's familiarized. Okay, the last one, number 6. We don't work out anymore. Okay, how is it?
We quit.
Quitted. We don't work out. We quitted. Yeah, we quitted. Work out like exercise like gym, and then yeah, exercise is not kerja ya. It's not about job, but it is about exercise. Work out itu gym or exercising. Okay, so what did I want to say? Okay, quiet, quit, and quiet. So we got quit itu stop, and we got quiet, cukup, quiet, and then we got quiet. Okay, quit, quiet, and quiet. Quit, quiet. Sorry, quit, quiet, quiet. Quit. quit berhenti is like the same of stop, and then quiet is the same as enough, quite, cukup, or pretty. This is quite comfortable, pretty comfortable. And then we got quiet is the same as silent. Okay, quit, quiet, and quiet. All right, I'd like to have Rere, please. Use this in little intermezzo here. How do you pronounce these three? Quit, quiet, and quiet?
Quit, quiet, and quiet.
Okay, what about Fina?
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
Okay, quit,
Quit,
quiet,
quiet,
quiet.
quiet.
Okay, very good. All right, I think we can put another one here. We quit working out. Okay, you learned. We quitted working out. All right, any other question, maybe? Do you have any question? I think no question. If no question, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, here. Here we are going to talk about changes again. As you can see. Okay. I'd like to have Rere to read the first column here. 1, 2, 3. And then we will have Rina to read the A, B, C. And then here, after Rere read the first one, number 1, and then Vina will read A. Rere number 2, Vina will read B. And then Rere's turn again, and then we will have Vina's turn to read C as the last one. Okay, Rere, please read here, Monkey.
Okay, 2 years ago, I was a student and I thought my life was really good. I got up late, I spent the day talking to friends, and then I studied all night. I wore jeans and sweatshirt and had a long hair and a mustache. I felt free.
Hey, Vina. Is Vina here?
Yes, Miss. Can you hear my voice? Sorry, I didn't on my mic. Okay. Now my life has completely changed. I got married 6 months ago. My wife and I often have friends over for dinner. We're taking class several nights a week. It's great. We're even talking about starting a family soon.
Okay. Read it again.
Louise, I moved to a new town 2 years ago. My job was interesting, but I was single and I didn't have any friends. People at work were friendly but not very outgoing. We never did anything after work.
Okay.
Now I work as a computer programmer from an international company. I've moved to Seoul and have started to learn Korean. Korean food is great and I've gained several kilos. I feel much happier and healthier.
Okay, Rere.
Rosie, my life seemed to come to an end 2 years ago. I lost my job and then I lost weight and I looked terrible. Money became a problem. I was very sad. I needed some good luck.
Now I actually look forward to getting up early in the morning and going to work. Of course, I dress up now and my hair is shorter, but I don't really mind. At least my evenings are free.
Evenings. Okay, so as you can see here, we have something about the past. And we have the situation now, in the present. I want you to talk about maybe your life, or you just make up a story, or you talk about another people's life. Okay? You talk about the past first. You may type it on the chat box, at least about, yeah, how many sentences here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences, yeah, about 5 sentences, is just like this, sekitar segini. It's around this long. You type about past, people's past, your past, or you just make up the story. And then later, after you talk about the past, your friends here, you will change the idea. You will take turn. Rere, you talk about the past that you got. And then Vina will talk about the situation in the present of your idea about the past. Vina as well, you talk about the past, about someone's life, your life, or you just make up the story. And Rere will have the idea of what the present is looking like. Okay? Do you get my point? Is it understandable? Hope it's understandable.
Sorry, Miss. Can you sekali lagi, Miss?
Okay, so, okay, if it's not understandable, should I talk in Indonesia? No. Let me talk again in English aja. So you are going to write something just like this about past 2 years ago, something about 2 years ago. You can talk about your past or someone's past, or you just make up the story. Okay, just type it on the chat box, and then later you will exchange the story. Jadi kan Vina menceritakan pasnya di chat box-nya. Terus Rere akan menceritakan present yang terjadi sekarang ini dari cerita Vina sebelumnya. Jadi kalian akan bertukar. Okay, you will exchange the idea. Okay, now talk about like this. The past, of course, if it's past, you use past tense. Okay. And then later you will use something about to talk about the present. Okay, let's see your chat box, guys. You can write around 5 sentences. How many sentences here? If you're ready, you may send it on the chat box. Okay, you done it. Have you done it? Okay, I've got from Fina. Okay, 2 years ago, I was a senior high school student. My life was normal. I didn't buy any K-pop collection. I spent my time for K-pop. My mind was so messed up because COVID-19. I didn't meet my friends. All right, so as Fina here, Fina has talked about her past, and Rere, you should talk about the future, the present now, not future, present. What has changed? Okay. Okay, Rere, what about you? All right, this is Rere's story. I was a college student 5 years ago. I never cared about my academics. I always skipped my class and go out. I always and went out, yeah, basically went out with my friends until midnight. They finally kicked me out. My family was disappointed. All right. So Rere talked about the future from Fina's story, and then Fina talked about what has changed from Rere's story. Okay, the change, you talk about the change, but you exchange the idea. Okay, I've got already from Rere. I was a college student 5 years ago. Sorry. I'm a university student now. Almost everyone is vaccinated and the situation is better. I go out with my friends regularly. I still spend my time on K-pop and about some K-pop collection. I feel much happier. Right. What about you, Fina? What about yours? Okay, we will wait for Fina. Now I'm a middle student. I care about my academics. I was present in my class because I want to be accepted in my dream university. I hardly ever go out with my friends until midnight. I spend my time for study. Now I am an outstanding student in my school. Okay. So you talk about this one, right, Fina? Yeah, miss. Okay. So, all right, Fina. Okay, we will talk about that later. So here, Rere is giving her view about the future of this past. And Fina, what is Rere? mm, What is it? Is what Rere said the same as you are now? Okay, how much, seberapa sama? What is it? How similar is it? How similar is it with your life now? Did she tell it correctly? Okay, Fina. Okay, Fina. So Rere said, I'm a university student now. You are a university student, right, Fina? Almost everyone is vaccinated and the situation is better. I go out with my friends regularly. I still spend my time on K-pop and bought some K-pop collection. I feel much happier. Is it similar as your life right now? Is Rere tell it similarly as you, what happened in your life now?
Yes, 90%.
Oh, 90%. All right. Why 90%? Where's the 10%?
Because I think I like masih jarang. I never like hardly ever to meet my friends with
Oh,
in university friends, not middle school friends.
oh, I see. All right, that's how the 10% goes. What about Rere? Rere, is this what you expect for the future of this past?
Yes.
Okay. How is it? It's a middle student, and I care about academics. That will be changed. I always present my class because I want to be accepted by my dream. Don't forget to use by my dream university. I hardly ever go out with my friends until midnight. I spend my time for studying. Studying using ing. Setelah kata for, kita menggunakan verb ing ya. For studying. Now I am an outstanding student in my school. Okay, Rere. What do you want to correct if it has something that you want to correct, Rere?
College is the same as university, right?
Okay, college. So you said college 5 years ago, right? And this one said middle school. So what do you think about that?
I think the person is going backwards.
Okay, so what more suitable for this one? Now I'm a middle student. So this one is college and this one is middle student. After college, what do you think happen in the future after college?
Work.
Work. It's be work. So after college, you work. Now I'm a middle student. I care about my academics. Middle student. All right. Now I work. Okay, that's what Rere expected. And this one, an outstanding student in my school, it should talk about work. That's more suitable. But overall, you did a good one here. And what else do we got? Okay, now we'll go to the next one. We talk about messages we tell and ask. Tell messages with statement. Please tell Mr. John that. So the use of that is optional. You can use that or you just eliminate that. Please tell Mr. John his family will come. Please tell Mr. John that his family will come. And then ask message with a request. You ask someone to do something for you. Please ask Mr. John to come to my office today. Please ask Mr. John to come to my office. So this is about asking a request to make someone doing something for you. And then this one is just telling a statement. All right, just to make sure you're understanding, can you please make one message with telling a message with statement, and ask for a request?
Miss,
Yeah.
sorry, Miss, on my Zoom, I think my Zoom is unstable or not, because this page is like 2 years ago now, masih di page itu, Miss.
Oh, yes. Oh. Okay, I think Zoom is having a problem again. Yeah. All right, what about now?
It's clear, Miss.
See. All right. As you can see here, tell to message with statement and ask to message with a request. Please tell Mr. John that. Please ask Mr. John to. Okay, so this one is pretty familiarized and you guys might do well on this one. I want you to make one statement making message with statement and one statement messaging with a request. Okay, think about it and I will call you. Who'll do first? Okay, what about Fina? Fina, can you make example just like this?
Okay, maybe please tell Miss Lita that her sister will buy noodle.
Okay, what about this one, number 2?
Please ask Timeh to buy me album.
Okay, yeah, correct. Good ones. And what about Rere? This one, first statement and the second statement.
Can you tell my sister I'm not coming home tonight?
Okay, so use the previous material as well. Very good. And then this
one? Please tell him to open the gate when I come home.
Okay, so no problem with that one. We will see the next camera focus here. Message we tell and ask. Please tell Anne that the meeting is, could you tell her, would you tell her? So these are the same, just the different use of please tell, could you tell, would you tell, please, could you, and would you. You can use whatever you want. And request here, message with a request, please ask him to. So this is a request, which means you are asking someone to do something for you, asking for help. Please ask him to call me. Could you ask him to call? Would you ask him to call me this afternoon, and blah, blah. Many other examples. Next one here. We got a conversation to be completed. Choose the correct word. Secretary, hello, Smith and Lee. Hello, Smith and Lee. Miss Curtis here. What do you think? May I speak to Miss Grace Smith, please? And next one here. What do you think? What do you expect? Well, the secretary. So you say busy or sorry?
Sorry.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. She's not in. Dia tidak masuk. Where is it? Why is it not? And then, what about this one? Can I have or can I take?
Can I take?
Can I leave a message? Can I take a message? Yeah, can I take? That's why you are the one who take notes. That's why you say, can I take a message? Wait a moment. Can I? Okay, then the next one, Miss Curtis. Yes, please, this is Miss Curtis. So what do you think?
Would you, miss?
Would you? Is would you? Yeah, would you? Would. And then next one.
Would you tell? Would you tell her that I'm staying
Would you
at
tell
the
her?
plaza?
Okay. Where is it? All right. The number is blah blah room. And then what about this one? Okay, the
Please,
complete.
you
Is it please or
tell
could?
aku, dear miss.
Yeah, it could. Could you?
Could you tell her to call me?
Could you tell her to call me? Could you tell her to tell her? Yeah, it's to call me. Tell her. I don't think that's correct. All right, what about the next one here? Okay, Miss Curtis, I'll
Give her.
give her or tell her.
Give her.
Give her the message. I'll give her the message. I'll tell her or give her. Why is it give her and why is it tell her?
Kalau tell berarti diomongin, kalau give berarti ditulis. I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Curtis, I'll give her the message. I'll tell her the message. Yeah, message, you deliver the message, which means message itu di give, di send, di give, bukan di tell. You don't tell the message, you tell the story, you tell the news, but message you give or deliver, or you send, not tell. That's why you give the message. Karena emang pasangannya, message itu pakainya give or send or deliver. And okay, wait a moment, I think I should fix. Okay. Oh. Okay, done. Next one here, we still got some message. Three actually. Read the messages. Read the messages. What did the caller say? Way using tell or ask. For example,
Miss, masih off mic.
All right, sorry. That was a problem. Could you ask her to bring the facts from New York? That's for the example. Okay. So number 2, I'd like to have Fina first to make the message here using please tell and then put you to make the request. So how would you say?
Berarti please tell Miss Alvarez to call Miss James as soon as possible. Okay. The
This
first
one.
is
You make the message first. Message with statement first.
okay. Please tell Miss Alvarez that we need the report by noon.
Okay. That. Okay. So yeah, that's how you say it. And then what about the request?
Could you ask Miss James as soon as possible? Accept.
Could you ask Miss James to call?
Could you call Miss James?
Could you ask Miss Alvarez? This one is still Miss Alvarez, yeah, because this message is for Mr. Alvarez.
Yes, Miss Alvarez to call Miss James as soon as possible.
James, as soon as possible. Okay. All right, very good. And then the third one, the last one, Rere.
Would you tell Miss Sloan the new laptop is ready?
Okay, would you tell Miss Sloan the new laptop is ready? All right, what about this one? The request.
Please tell her to pick it up. Please ask her to pick it up this afternoon.
Okay, yeah, so no problem with that one, very good. And then we still can't think about message again. Hope you can see the slide here. How is it, the slide? Let's check. Let me know. It's a full screen, right? Is it a full screen? Okay. The grammar focus here, but for negative infinitive, request, don't call him today or don't go home yet. And the message here, please ask Jan not to call him today. Could you tell him not to go home yet? So here is the use of not or the negative one. Please ask Jan not to blah, blah, blah. Could you tell him not to blah, blah. So it is a negative infinitive. All right, let's see if you can make the message already. Michael, don't meet me at the airport until midnight. The plane is going to be late. So how is it? Can I have Rere first? Okay, the message or request first.
Could you tell Michael not to meet me at the airport until midnight?
The plane is going to be late. Yeah, that's for the addition. So what about Lucy, Fida?
Lucy, please ask Lucy. Please ask Lucy. We are meet at dinner house before the concert. Please, could you ask Lucy that don't forget the ticket?
Can you please say it again? One more?
Code yang atas ya, Miss.
Yes.
Could you tell Lucy that we are meeting at Dino's house before the concert? And then could you tell her, could you tell her to don't forget the ticket?
Okay, so that's how the use of this one. Not done, tell her not done, but tell her not to forget. So let me just type it here. Could you tell her not to forget the ticket? Okay. All right, so I think I need ones from Rere again as well. Okay, Rere, can you please repeat yours so I can type it for you?
Could you tell Michael to not meet me at the airport until midnight?
Okay, tell me. Okay, so that's how you say the message, but it is for prohibition or negative infinitive. Not to. To, not to. Not to. So actually not to. Wait. Could you tell, maybe we can use another using ask. Could you ask? It's the same, yeah? You can use ask or tell. It's the same. That for this one. Ask. Okay. Ask and tell. See? Could you ask Mike not to meet me? Not to, bukan to not or don't. Could you ask Mike not to meet me? You don't say, could you ask Mike don't meet me? Could you ask Mike to not meet me? It's not to meet me. Okay, the last one here. So how do you say? Anyone? Could you please? Okay, let's use please. Please tell Chris. Okay. How do you say this one?
Please tell Chris the beach party starts at noon.
Tell Chris that the beach parties. What about the second one?
Tell him not to be late.
Good.
And then tell him not to be late.
Tell him not to be late. Very good. Okay. As you can see here, this one, you don't usually just make the request using message, sorry. You just tell someone using message just in a form like this, but you can also use the request in the request request format. Don't call him today, don't go home yet, don't be late. Ini kan dah request ya, you have to make the message. And this one, don't meet me in the airport. Oh yeah. So here, the point of this exercise is you turn the request into the message. This is a request, right? And then you make it into message. Okay. Any question for this one? I think no question. If no question, what do we got here? It's calling time. Wait a minute. All right, it's calling time. Now you have to make an exercise with this one. The situation is telephoning in English, making a doctor appointment, telephoning in English, leaving a message, and many others. As you can see here, we have got, do you see the conversation here? The ones that you have done? Let's see. Okay, anyone? Fina? Fina, are you here? What do you see here in your screen? Okay, I think someone is.
Like, yeah? The correct word, like in the call.
Oh, so it hasn't changed now. What about now? What do you see?
Wait a minute, masih sama, Miss.
Ah, still same. All right. Here, as you can see here, we got, I hope it is the conversation that you see. We got the secretary. Ah,
yes,
it's a conversation,
Miss
right?
Curtis.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Miss Curtis. So you are going to make this conversation just like this. One will be the receptionist or the secretary, and one will be the customer, or one will be the doctor, or one will be the patient. One will be the teacher, one will be the student, and you are going to be the partners for each other. See, it's calling time. You are going to make messages. You are leaving message, and the other will take the message. And then this one, making doctor's appointment. One will be the doctors, and one will be the customer or the patient. And then this one, leaving a message. You could be just friends. Making a reservation. One will be the receptionist. One will be the customer for the dinner. Telephoning school for your child, which means it is interaction between parents and teacher, complaining, the customer service and the customer, and many others. So this one first, making a doctor's appointment. Who will be the doctors here? I think Fina will be the doctor, and Rere will be the patient. All right, so let me give you this one. That's how you make the conversation, but we are just going to spontaneously make the conversation. All right. As you can see here, Fina, you are working in a hospital. You are a doctor, so you start first.
And Miss, hello, Miss Fina here.
Okay, Rere.
Hello, I would like to make an appointment with Dr. Fina, please.
Okay. Okay, I'm free. So what would you have appointment now? No, before that, who are you?
Let me know your name. What is your name?
Okay, my name is Rere.
Yes, Miss Rere. What can I help you?
So, can I make an appointment for tomorrow?
Yes, I think tomorrow I got I didn't have time. I think we should appointment on Sunday.
Okay. So are you available on Sunday at 3?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I can appoint to you in Sunday at 3 p.m.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. See you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay. You may say make an appointment. Make an appointment. I can appointment to you. You can say I can make an appointment with you. Yeah, right? Make an appointment. Appointment itu dibuat. And then what else? I think I haven't seen any of you taking a message, leaving a message. Can I leave a message? Okay, can I take the message? Right? All right. So we'll just, should we change the situation? All right, leaving the message here. Leaving the message is very universal, it's not very specific. Making a reservation for dinner, right? So you guys, you are going to make a reservation for dinner. You will leave the message and someone will take the message. One of you will be the receptionist, one of you will be the customer. Okay. Rere, you will be the receptionist and Alvina will be the customer first. Okay.
Okay. Hello, welcome to our restaurant. How can I help you?
Okay. My name is Vina. Can I reserve a VIP seat from dinner?
Sure. At what day and what time do you want to make a reservation for?
Yes, I want seat on Saturday at 7 p.m. with 2 seats.
Saturday at 7 p.m. for 2 seats. Okay. Is there anything else I could help you?
Yes, please. Would you tell yourself to bring a bento cake?
I think to bring means that you are asking for request. You may say, would you ask yourself to bring? Ask, yeah. Okay. Kalau tell itu tell that. Could you tell yourself that? Could you tell me that? Could you tell her that? But to bring, you can use ask either than that, other than tell. Could you ask him to bring? Yes? Can you say it again, please?
Okay. Could you ask yourself to bring a bento cake?
Sure. How many do you want?
Just one bento cake with pink base color.
Okay, sure. Is there anything else?
I think it's enough. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Right, now one more situation. Rere will be the customer and Fina is working in a company. So Rere has a complaint for the boss of Fina's company. Okay, you have a message for the boss and you have a request for the boss and Fina is the receptionist. Okay.
Hello. Oh, hello. Mr. Hello, Mr. Boy here.
Hi. May I speak to your boss, please?
Sorry. I'm sorry, he is not in our company now because he has going to Netherlands now.
Oh,
He has
Can
but
I? Oh, yes, miss. Oh, okay. Can I take a message for you to my boss?
yeah, when will he come back?
Okay. Please tell about your complaint about
Yeah.
my boss.
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Okay. Can you talk? Can you tell me that the complaint for my boss?
Yeah, sure. So I bought a cake from your company last week, and then after I eat it the night, I went to hospital, and then the doctor told me there's a poison on your.
Okay, thank you about your complaint. First, I'm apologize with my boss, so I will forward your complaint to my boss as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any there about your complaint or not?
No, I will leave for now. Thank you.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Very good. So I still saw some minor error, but that's acceptable. So before we end, let's see what we have learned here. So we have learned about future using be going to and present continuous. We have talked also about this one. Describing changes with present tense, with the past tense, and present perfect, also comparative. And we also have, what is it? Leaving message and asking for request. Message with statement, don't forget, tell him that, blah, blah. Can you please tell him that? Could you please tell him that? Would you tell him that? Tell blah, blah, that. And then we also request, we also have request, which means in this one, in this request, you use ask him to what? Ask him to call, ask him to bring, ask him to pick, and many others. Okay, so far, do you have any questions? Okay, if no question, thank you for joining the class today. We initially we were going to have the test and the review together at the same time, but just to make it efficient, we are just going to join Miss Aras and Rere so we can do the test at the same time, and that will be more efficient, at least for me, and I hope it's for you too. And thank you guys for joining the class today. We'll look up and I'll give you the follow-up when we are going to do the test. I see that we are going to do test at least on Sunday or Sunday, not Sunday, Monday or Tuesday or maybe on Friday. Oke, sepertinya di hari-hari itu. Senin, kalau nggak Selasa, kalau nggak Jumat. I hope you're ready with that. Okay? All right. You're having holiday, right? I hope you got have a lot of free time and I hope you got time for the test as well. And thank you. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.